fa nema bebre abato dwa ansa na ebedi media ho enkomo no kra no enema bebre ho no be sese yedi ho enkomo Ora Benjamin Machi bibia bokọ de medo ba Kessben Machi so
ya medo so
ye de rade so asese bibia so ekoyie emam guta from payfo obi aho ye
Onyankopɔn dum ye nyina ho ye
ye de rade so ase bransa na mewura midyear budget review ni mu no ayebedi enkomo afa ho no ma bisa expectations ne de eko nyina no within a week yatia one of the biggest issues moku anasa mo hwama etumi agina yie pa has to do with retail sebio foreigners age afa omo sisi adomo no mudi makutini yie pa Ghana for person mo ti ase yie adenti na guta for empene emma foreigners India grow ni bi ewo retail mu amuni omo ejina so pintin ya mo person be dibie yenti asie ye dey important
me just na me fa kwenyentia motifo na no pe say send ya wo ya awe no sa awo won se me de obeka se enye enasam ye di unkoma che munya aware of the situation that we are talking about when the one no emra parliament na say oh be a oba ikuru wi mu a hyehyɛ a ɛwɔ hɔ ɛma edwadie nie emra they were expecting say oh be a oba beti sa man ni say man ni so yo wa bra obesu be to ni tonwa ye wo hyehyɛ hɔ so ban big because your expectation obey budget juma obey involve or that's obey invest $1 million because we expect your business to be big. Now what we are employed workers even me skilled about 20 of them. What I say, and you shouldn't be in the small market spaces, Debbie. And so go where it be industrial outskirts on them. That's where it should be. That is the criteria. Because the person who foreigner no that are shop and now store and now kiosk and now tabletop and now hawking. And me boss in is spelled out in the law act, GIPC Act. You say the battle when yes I never win or no one who suffer no Zebia or Nigeria is also now my register on your queen where they be store our market area be now or team ya pay work at be million in Serbia ATM nani buta and when over the years the Ministry of Trade the collaboration with GIPC near task force look it's not working. Why? Because even the monitoring aspect of the Ghana Investment Promotion Council, we don't see it working. But if it was working, obviously they should be working every day. So every day, your monitoring team should be out there to check why are you here? You are not supposed to be. Please close up. You have to come to our center. Now you until say this is the criteria. Can you meet it? Fine. If you can't meet it, we can't give you the license to operate in Ghana. Simple. Even beyond Krampus, one more check it out for the Krampus. You say, you will say, if we go down bringing in that much investment to open shopping malls, no Krampus. It's not happening. They say, here we are. We are even encouraging the indigenous Ghanaians say they should move. We've been meeting with Ministry of Trade, especially with the new 24-hour policy. We've been meeting with the Ministry of Trade. We've been meeting with Honorable Busitano, the committee, the governance structure to do it, to help migrate traders or business people from the buying and selling, import, buying and selling, to the industrial arena, from the core into first manufacturing, normal value to raw materials. Now, yes, sir. How do we even could we be giving license to people to come and open shopping mall to go and buy goods from a third country and come and put them here? So it doesn't make sense.
But Benjamin, if it doesn't make sense, there is a law that Moses Section 27 Clause 1 of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act, 2013, Act 865, which prohibits non-Ghanaians to engage in retail, trade, hawking, petty trading, or operating stores and markets. Na yebehwe na sebio waba besi more waba omusi etneko na yehwe na yama ye Ghana for kotone ma na yehwe na wenya kase sebio yaya enye juma. Can we think outside the box? What do you think will be the solution? I mean, drastic solution a bit to me aboa, because it's been on for ages, just as you said, and every single time biano muyihu asutre mokatra aban yayemra, and so still omukuso omoye. Is there any solution from Guta I bet to me solve Sadi once and for all?
See, the funny aspect of it, I will not even say the funny aspect, the sad aspect of the whole thing is that now it's moved beyond Guta. We seem to be talking about foreigners in retail trade. The foreigners are not just in retail trade. They are permeating into all the sectors in our country. The Yenya report said Nigerian universities now he wants to even church obey to see kingdom in Ghana. Monty. Hey. So you see, the thing has moved beyond just the trading aspect of it. Now they are buying land, they are buying real estate, they are going everywhere, they are doing almost everything. So it is no more a good problem. We all should sit up and say, no. I've seen that Honorable Dr. Ayariga, and yet the Honorable Parliament there. Then I corporate presidentially, I've forgotten his party. But he has taken it up strongly. Our cancer every day, make it strong.
Oka Hassan Yarigana. Hassan Ayarigana, okay.
Yes. He's taking this thing up strongly. He's talking about it strongly. So that is what we need the members of parliament to take hold of this issue and say, no. Government itself should take hold of it and say, no, let us be structuring things because we are being overtaken by events.
Because you're not careful. I mean, me, I know dear, but you need here, sec, once you know what from Fuyana and Nancy, you know one at him here, you know one that were here now, and dra. Menda daw endra na phone dealers omo moton phone si no money eye sabi yenuanom Nigeria fue esi ani awiakete e wo circle hanom because of the same issues you're talking about. Enti ehame because you are not careful escalate pe na akofan sem bebre na ba. I remember once upon a time in South Africa we had the same issue. It's becoming serious.
We have to look at it politically, and then both the parliament and government should take hold of it.
Okay.
Like the way we are trying to do with Ghana.
Okay.
Well, if we are not careful now, or this is why we are Kessben and friendly. Who am I speaking to? Also, look up for me. Another one too. They will be working at your place, but they are going everywhere. So it's a serious matter. We have to. Whether we are not, high of the other will be standing for MP. Therefore, we are not standing for MP. That's where we would have reached. What would we say? The Uyanka. No. Let us check this thing from the root cause of it, and then it should be everyone's on board.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're near institutionalizing here, normally I say no one is tracking any for that. No. But the point is that when we go everywhere, there are proper laid down rules. Look, go to Nigeria here. But there are even some goods you can't even import into your country. No, don't allow it. It's not everywhere you can everywhere sell.
Okay.
Even some people can't go into the Euro-based area to sell there. Even within the own sector. So why are we doing this to our
Okay. All right. Yeah, you turn our can be na ye di hu dwuma because we here ye pa. Starting kitinkiti say na wan hwepe na escalate na afa bibia wo ho no. Ye so de ye twen ade ne so wi afi na ye ba be ye hu meetings na ade. But ye ni common share more expectation mid-year budget ebeba so say Thursday if I'm right. Guta, again, I'm more expecting a bit PM when it comes to the mid-year budget review.
Okay. One, the city. The body is the city. From February to now, it gained some strength there, which is quite appreciable. So we are expecting and hoping that the minister will say something about the continuous strategies by both the ministry and BOG, Bank of Ghana, as to how to continue to sustain the strength of the city. Very important. Recently, there has been some problems. Say they are not getting the dollars. Some of our members are not getting the dollars from the various banks. On the of the year transfer. We've had some meetings with Bank of Ghana on it. They are telling us that they have enough for it. They will be meeting with the commercial banks. That says it's a funny issue. I think that the minister should say something about it to allay the fears of the public, especially the business community. Say they are checking on this because BPO. Now the banks are giving around 10 plus 10, 4, 10, 5. I mean, that's what the rate BOG has given them. But then you go to the forest outside and I go for it. They are selling around 12 something. You see the difference there. So it becomes a problem. Seriously, they have to speak on this thing to allay the fears of people, and then let us know what in case they met them the commercial banks now, they know what the problem is and the solution to it. The policy rate is still around, it's still high. If I'm not about 20 something, 20% thereabouts. It's still high because it's affecting the interest rate. Interest rate for the commercial banks are still hovering around, let's see, maybe around 29, 30, 31. You see, it's high per annum. It is high. It's not helping us. So what are they doing to the policy rate to affect we know? And then tax reforms. Now you say, you also uniformity, GRA. The minister should speak about it. You know, so what's going on with that tax reforms? They told us that they are working on the PAT reforms. Only I can't say PAT, a new uniform. It is having deficits on the market. It's not helping business. Have they been able to work on it? How far are they on that issue? They should also let us know. And then they can even push it to the port charges. But port charges, it's an issue. We are talking, we've been meeting we met even with the finance ministry itself to look at the port charges and then the shipping line. And to know how is we finance able to strengthen shippers authority with the new law they have and then how far is the airline. So knowing how they are also working towards these tax reforms at that point. Because the more we reform our tax system, the more now it's easier for members of the public, those in businesses, to pay taxes without any hassle. They're very, very important. You can touch on government expenditure also, because government expenditure is key. You know what His Excellency is doing, trying to check the number of his ministers, or going to check the expenditure from the MMDAs, or even the ministries, the DST, the bond meters, and all that. These are key things that, and even how they say they're checking the issuance of fuel coupons. Key things are, because when government is the biggest expenditure system, it's, if they are checking the expenditure, cutting down on most of the things that they do, it can affect how much money they are using. So when the money comes to the kitchen, it is managed properly.
Okay.
Okay. The incentive to promote the local industries. Here we are, 24-hour economy. We are meeting with them, governance structure, and all that. To promote that, in fact, the one benchmark of that 24-hour, it is a shift system, but it's on industry, manufacturing. Produce more throughout the day, throughout the night. Export to be. It is very, 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 very important.
Okay.
What is going on there? What are the incentives that the ministry is giving to them that will incentivize say let us migrate to that phase. It's very, very important. While doing that, if you can touch a little bit on the tariffs on utilities, well, that is also a disincentive for the whole side one. And then let's see how general area condition of the economic situation and that's why traders to do our businesses right, so that we are not just working and then not making that much and then stop growing, Now retarded. So is there anything that they have for the business community that will encourage us to do our business in that peaceful harmony? These are few of them.
But that's it. Ora Benjamin, you better say pa ne expectations in Niema what they are told, and I think say you be campaign for na yada koto minimum. I think these are valid issues that were raised here is of concern, not just to the traders alone, but Ghana men, it's a CFN here. But I see